Do you ever feel like you're fighting an uphill battle with your own body? You're dragging yourself through the day. A simple workout leaves you sore. It feels like an eternity. And that spark of energy you used to have, well, it's gone. What if I told you that deep inside your cells, there's this healing switch that's been flipped to the off position? For many of us, that is. It's left our body's natural repair crews running on fumes, just barely keeping up. What if there was a special kind of light that could flip the switch back on? Unleash a wave of cellular energy and a level of bodily repair and healing that you haven't felt in such a long time? Well, there is. And today I'm going to show you exactly what it is, how it works, and how you can start using your own healing switch to turn it back on. To really get to know how big of a deal this is, we need to zoom in, way in, past your skin, past your organs, and into trillions of individual cells that make you, well, you. Inside these cells are thousands of little power plants called mitochondria. You probably remember them from biology class as the powerhouse of the cell, and that's the spot on. They take the food you eat, the air you breathe, and they turn it into your body's energy currency, this molecule we call ATP. Think of your body as a massive city. Your mitochondria are the power plants. When they're running smoothly, the city, it's lit, it's bustling, it's full of life. Messages fly back and forth instantly, repairs get done overnight, and there's plenty of energy for everything. But what happens when the power plants start to fail? The city gets brownouts. The lights flicker, communication, it gets spotty, the repair crews can't keep up with the damage. In your body, that feels like fatigue, brain fog, slow recovery, chronic pain, and skin that's aging way too fast. It's a full-blown energy crisis at the cellular level. And it's the hidden reason why so many of us don't feel right. So how do we get these power plants back on? How do we flip the switch? The answer, believe it or not, is light. But not just any light from any old lamp. We're talking about a very specific targeted wavelengths of red and near infrared light. The nerdy scientific name for this is photobiomodulation. It's a total mouthful, but the concept is simple. Photo means light, bio means life, and modulation means change. So we're literally using light to change life on a cellular level. For years, this kind of tech was locked away in fancy clinics and pro athlete training rooms. But now the technology is finally available to the public, and the science backing it up has exploded. This isn't science fiction. It's a way of speaking to your cells in their native language, using a specific kind of light to give them direct instructions. Wake up and get back to work. And this is where it's really cool. How something as simple as light can have such a profound effect deep inside your body. Well, it turns out your body is literally designed to respond to it. Specific wavelengths of red and near infrared, between say roughly 600 and 1,000 nanometers. They have this special talent. They pass right through your cells, your skin, and they reach deep inside. Once that light energy gets inside the cell, it's absorbed into a specific part of the mitochondria called cytochrome C oxidase. Now, in cells that are stressed, a molecule called nitric oxide can clog up the works by binding to this enzyme, essentially acting like a brake on the energy production assembly line. Red light comes in and acts like a fuel injector, cleaning it. It helps knock off that nitric oxide out of the way, which allows oxygen to flood back in and reignite the engine for power. This sudden surge in energy is the flip of a switch. When the cells flush with ATP, it can finally get all of its jobs done and get back to burning, repairing damage, fighting inflammation, and building important proteins like collagen. The light isn't just doing the healing itself, it's the trigger that gives your cells the energy to do what they need to do themselves. Now, if you're having a light bulb moment right now and seeing how this could be a game changer, do me a quick favor and hit the like button and subscribe. We break down the science-backed health strategies like this every single week, and you're not going to want to miss the rest of what's coming up. So, let's talk about unleashing the benefits on what happens when the switch goes on. When you give your cells the energy they've been craving, the ripple effect is pretty amazing. Research has zeroed in on several key areas where this makes real measurable difference. Benefit number 1, rejuvenating your skin from within. And I mean, this is one of the most well-documented benefits of red light therapy, skin health. As we age, our collagen production slows down, which leads to wrinkles. Red light can penetrate into the skin to activate cells called fibroblasts, which are your body's collagen factories. The result is it can increase collagen density, which helps smooth out lines and wrinkles and give you that healthier glow. I mean, the FDA has even cleared many red light therapy devices for home use to address signs of aging. But red light benefits don't stop there. Let's talk about the next benefit, a new hope for hair regrowth. You see, the same idea applies to hair follicles. Red light therapy is thought to improve blood flow to the scalp, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to wake up sleepy follicles. It may also keep the hair in its growth phase for longer. This has led the FDA to clear several devices like caps, helmets, and combs specifically for helping hair growth. For anyone struggling with thinning hair, it's a non-invasive option to support healthier scalp. Now let's talk about the next benefit, and these are important: managing pain and inflammation. For those of you dealing with aches and pains, red light therapy has shown serious promise for conditions like arthritis and muscle injuries. One of the landmark studies, which was funded by NASA, found that red light therapy has more than 40% improvement in musculoskeletal injuries among U.S. Navy SEALs. The therapy helps by reducing inflammation and giving damaged tissue the energy they need to repair themselves. It can also support the release of endorphins, which are the body's own natural pain relievers. Benefit 4, enhancing muscle recovery. So if you're an aging athlete, you can relate. Every athlete has been searching for an edge for years. By ramping up cellular energy, it can help muscles perform better and recover faster. After a tough workout, your muscles are full of tiny tears that need help to be fixed. And more ATP just means faster, more efficient repair crew. It also helps bring down the post-exercise inflammation, which can mean less soreness and quicker return to your next session. Benefit number 5, a glimmer of light for brain health. This might be one of the most exciting frontiers for the technology: cognitive function. Emerging research is exploring how near-infrared light can support the brain. While the science is still evolving, it's understood that some light can penetrate the skull and may help brain cells by reducing inflammation and boosting mitochondrial function. Some small but promising human studies have even shown that light therapy can lead to better memory, improved sleep, and even reduced anger in participants with cognitive decline. It's absolutely crucial to say that this field is new and much more research is needed, but the initial findings are incredibly hopeful. Okay, let's talk about the important truths, what you must know before starting. With all this incredible potential, let's get real for a second. This isn't a magic wand, and there are 3 key things to know. First is about safety. The great news is red light therapy is very safe. It's not the same as like UV light from a tanning bed or the sun. It won't burn your skin or increase your risk of skin cancer. The main safety rule is simple: don't shine it directly into your eyes. It's always a good idea to wear protective goggles that come with your device. The second one is consistency is king. You guys have heard me say this time and again. This isn't a one and done deal. Photobiomodulation is a gradual process. To see real changes in your skin, for example, studies often require consistent use for 8 or 12 weeks. For things like chronic pain, the benefits can fade if you stop, which means you need to become part of your regular routine if you want the maximum amount of benefits. And third, you have to manage your expectations. While the science for certain benefits are solid, it's important to separate what's proven from what's still being explored. The evidence for skin health, hair growth, and certain types of pain is incredibly strong. But be very skeptical of any device that claims it can cause major weight loss or cures to serious medical conditions. That's not where the research is right now. So let's wrap this up. So that hidden healing switch inside your cells, it's not a myth. It's a real biological mechanism, and it's all about your mitochondria, the tiny engines that power your life. And we now know that one of the best ways to flip that switch back on is with specific wavelengths of red and near-infrared light. By giving your cells a direct energy boost, this technology gives your body the resources it's been missing to do what it does best: heal repair, and regenerate. The most powerful takeaway here is that you have more control over your health than you think. A simple free step you can take tomorrow is getting some early morning sunlight on your skin, which naturally has some of these same beneficial red wavelengths. If you're curious about dedicated devices, start by researching the ones with strong scientific backing, and always look for a device that has been cleared for safety by the FDA. Alright, so if you like this video, hit the like button and check out our next video where we talk about how red light helps with anti-aging, recovery, and general health. See you in the next one.